Can you hand me those?
Oh my gosh, you guys came way faster than the view count even registered. Hello, what's good, Anton? I'm sorry if my mic's peaking. Hold on, we gotta turn it down a little bit. There you go. Is that better? Sorry if my mic's loud. I really apologize. What's good, Anton? What's good, Seth? What's good, Rin, Sora, Riptide, Smoking, Justin? How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. Got a notification and clicked right away. Yeah. Well, this is a news stream, so we're not, this isn't the official Summer Games live stream or anything. I don't know if it comes off that way. This is a news roundup stream. I'm doing these things where I do news roundups. The non-weekly news roundups, I guess is what we could call them. I want them to be weekly. When Kingdom Hearts news starts happening a lot, we can make them weekly. But for now, there whenever we have a decent bit of Kingdom Hearts news to talk about in a live stream. This is going to coincide, be my little discussion streams essentially on top of the Let's Plays we're doing, the Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays, Road to KH4, we have the Final Fantasy playthrough, playing Final Fantasy in order, and soon we're going to have the podcast, so we're going to be pretty booked during the week for live streams. Got 3 things, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts playthrough, and other stuff. Not even to mention mod playthroughs and other side things we do. John, have you heard about Renatus? I have. I've not watched the trailer yet, though. But I've been hearing about it constantly. I'm not personally super into the ones with you. It is extremely cool, all the things I'm hearing, though. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying how I haven't played the ones with you. So I don't know. I haven't played ones with you, and the game does look, it looks okay, right? But I do think it's so cool how those devs are like big Kingdom Hearts, big 2E fans, big Square Enix fans, basically, that Square Enix era team. And they actually got those developers to like help out with the game. Like, that's so sick. Like, imagine, right, you're making your fan story, you're making one of your biggest projects right now, and Nomura helps you out with writing the story, or Yoko Shimomura helps you do the music. Like, that is actually like a dream come true. So I know those people are living it up, and I might end up giving the game a try just because of that. So we definitely out here. But thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. 40 viewers already in the first 3 minutes of the live stream going up. That's crazy. Wonder where we'll be up by the end of the stream. But we have some news to talk about today. If you've been following the channel over the past week, let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. So before I continue, actually, quick pause. Just, I don't know, quick thumbs up in the chat, like a thumbs up emote or anything if the audio is good. Thumbs down if the audio is bad or isn't balanced properly. Like, tell me if the music's too loud or anything. For me, it's quiet because I have a different, like, my dials are very different on stream compared to how they are for me in person. Like, I have things usually super turned down in person, like behind my desk. So everything's good. All right, awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. So we have some news to get into today. We've covered a little bit of it on the channel throughout the week. We talked about the Summer's Game Fest. We talked about Kingdom Hearts in summer period and some of our expectations for it. And I want to be clear about something. I know that in my last video, a lot of people were kind of debating in the comments about if we'll actually get Kingdom Hearts this summer. And I want to make it clear, I know most people, and I say this every time I talk about Kingdom Hearts news, a lot of people are excited for Missing Link, Union Cross, in terms of hype surrounding those games, it's mostly the hardcore community. Like, let's try to be real here. a lot of the people who are avidly pushing for these games, they're not pushing for it just because of the gameplay. It might look cool. It might be a fun mobile game. You might like gacha games. I'm wrong. I don't even hate gacha games. I'm not one of those gamers who hate them. I'm not really. I don't really advocate for them either. Because I don't really like that business model. But regardless, I play gacha games. I play Genshin. I'm going to play Honkai soon. Before either of those games, I was a big Union Cross guy. I've played my fair share of gacha likes. Anyways, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and the Key Saga is very much so catered story-wise, and the hype surrounding it right now. A lot of casuals are going to play it when the game is up, but the hype right now is mostly from hardcore story fans. Kingdom Hearts 4 is the main thing everyone else wants. So, like, we're kind of a loud minority when it comes to Missing Link. Missing Link is one of those games I don't think is going to blow up until it actually releases, and because that's how a lot of mobile games work. Like, people hype up mobile games to a certain degree, but the games usually get their big blow up when they come out. Look at Genshin, for example. Genshin didn't blow up as big as it did till the game actually came out. Like, beforehand, the game was literally just called Breath of the Wild clone. Oh, this game is free, I guess I'll try it. Like, the game had some buzz from beta testers and stuff, but Genshin didn't have an insane amount of buzz. But when Genshin came out, it went crazy. It went freaking insane. It became basically the biggest game for the next year or two, and it had a large impact on mobile gaming. Like, you see how many clones of Genshin there are now. What I'm trying to say is Kingdom Hearts 4 is the main thing people want, and I do think it's possible for Kingdom Hearts 4 to show up this summer. If I had to put a percentage on it like I always do, I know it's kind of iffy depending on how I'm feeling. I would say we're more likely this year than we are last year, and that should be obvious though, because I believe the more time that goes on, the more likely we are to see a game or see Kingdom Hearts 4, as long as the game isn't canceled or something. I think we get Missing Link this summer, so I'm looking for Kingdom Hearts 4, but I'm mostly looking for Missing Link, because I think the moment we see Missing Link will be the moment we start seeing Kingdom Hearts 4, and that was the goal of what I iterated in the last video. So I do think this is going to be a big summer for Kingdom Hearts, but whether it's a big summer for Kingdom Hearts 4 or Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and Missing Link's story is left to be debated. So that's a big thing to keep in mind. So how are you guys feeling though? Do you guys think Missing Link releases this summer, or do you guys think we're waiting a little longer for Missing Link, like end of the year, maybe next year even? I do think once Missing Link launches, it could be good, but it depends on the gacha aspect. I'm not sure if the pieces are going to have the same appeal as cosmetics. Well, Union Cross didn't have cosmetics for gacha from what I remember. I don't think it did, right? Like, the costumes and stuff, I think you did get costumes, but I don't think costumes were like super expensive or locked behind anything crazy, like maybe events and stuff. I don't know, I might be misremembering things. I definitely might be, but I remember medals being the main gacha of Missing Link. But I'm not really super worried about the gacha. I do think the gacha is going to have an impact on the gameplay. When I see gacha game, I see power creeping, and I see a lot of things. I have yet to see a gacha game that hasn't been power crept yet. Like, well, Honkai right now, the reason Honkai, as good as Honkai Impact is, or was it called Honkai? I forget. Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. As good as Honkai Star Rail may be or may look, I know that game sooner or later is going to get power crept, is sooner or later going to fall into the same kind of thing Genshin did, where you kind of just have a meta of characters and the game doesn't really shift too much outside of that, maybe unless they release a new 5-star or something. I kind of think, like, I don't know, I think Missing Link has like a year or two before it falls in that rabbit hole, but it is offering something unique in terms of the combat and it actually being an action game, like, that's more closely related to Kingdom Hearts than something like Union Cross, which was turn-based, which the only previous turn-based experiences we had with Kingdom Hearts were something more akin to like Recoded or kind of changed the memory. Some people kind of consider that pseudo turn-based. It isn't really, but you know what I mean. Fall, winter this year for Missing Link? Really? Okay. Yeah, Missing Link has gacha. It has gacha. It has jewels. It has the same gacha system Union Cross had. Probably gonna have banners and events and all that sort of thing. Now, I'm excited for the multiplayer aspect, and I'm excited for really the story. Nomura said in like some Missing Link interviews that the story is going to go crazy for that game, and that there's a lot of story that is already done for the game. So this isn't like a Union Cross situation where they're making the updates kind of as they go along and then dropping them when they're done. They have a stockpile for Missing Link, and I'm happy about that, because they definitely did not have one for Union Cross. Union Cross did not have no stockpile of updates. It kind of just, okay, we're going to update the game next week, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year from now. Like, I remember there was this long gap between Union Cross updates where we had a story update in May, and I believe that was the story update where we saw like Lorium and Strelitzia in that cutscene, and like with the flowers and stuff. We saw the white coat Strelitzia, and then we didn't get another update for like, I don't remember fully if it was October or December, or if it was even later than that. It might have been even later, but I'm like kind of confusing the timelines. That was the update before like the finale started really going crazy though. But yeah, Union Cross was not the best with it. It really wasn't. When is Summer Game Fest? Okay. Yeah, let's get into that. Let me get some water first though, because I'm talking a lot, I barely drink anything. Hold up. Alright. Alright, so let's talk a little bit more about Summer Games Fest. So, Summer Games Fest is going to be happening on June 7th, which isn't that far from now. It's, yeah, literally in like basically 3 weeks. Like a little short of 3 weeks from now, Summer Game Fest is going to be happening. I will be live streaming it. I'm going to be live streaming most events throughout the summer. But I personally do not think Kingdom Hearts is going to appear here. I think it's possible. I think it is possible, and that is the next event, so I am going to lead with it. But I don't personally think it's going to appear at Summer Games Fest. Excuse me. I don't personally think it's going to appear here. I think maybe it's possible, but there's a couple factors here that make me think it's probably not going to appear at Summer Games Fest, and that's because Jeff Keighley has not once, I don't think there's been a single Jeff Keighley event, not a Game Awards, not a Summer Games Fest, not a, what was it called, Future Games Show. Not a single one of Jeff Keighley's shows have ever had Kingdom Hearts. And to be fair, since Jeff Keighley's shows have gone popular, since those shows have gone super popular, Kingdom Hearts hasn't really been in the limelight. Like Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean, Game Awards was popping while Kingdom Hearts 3 was in development, but that was like the main thing. Summer Games Fest wasn't a thing before that, and Square Enix, they're usually, if Square Enix is going to show something for Kingdom Hearts, they're probably going to show Kingdom Hearts stuff around at a TGS or at a E3, or, you know, just something a little more traditional. Because Square Enix is, they're a big traditionalist company. They do things that they're comfortable with. They show things at events they are comfortable with, that they are aware of. Now, with this new Square Enix president, I don't know. Maybe they might go the extra mile to dip into other categories, other demographics, other types of fans. So maybe they do, maybe the Square Enix president's like, hey, you should advertise Kingdom Hearts 4 at a Summer Games Fest. But traditionally, I would say they probably wouldn't do that. I think it's a lot more likely we see Kingdom Hearts 4 at like a D23 or something. I think Missing Link is going to announce another beta, either one or two things. Either Missing Link's going to get a release date announced soon, or Missing Link is going to get a beta soon for the US. I definitely think US is next for a beta, and if they aren't, I would be extremely surprised. That was my Spotify, don't worry. I missed done crazy. Also, this soundtrack is called Beat from Melty Blood. Melty Blood actress again, Beat. Very good. I know it sounds weird me saying it. The song is called Beat. Very good song. I'm gonna play something else though, because I've been playing for a minute. Let's do Tokyo Xanadu. I love Hazy Moon. E3 is gone though, so I think Tradition is out unless D23 is the venue. You're right though, Tradition might be out. Summer Games Fest has basically replaced E3, even though I don't know. Do you guys see Summer Games Fest as a replacement for E3, like in terms of quality and like what's shown? I don't see it as that personally. I don't. It was good, Mitchie. Now D23 is happening in August. I think D23 is D23 2024. Yeah. So D23 is happening in August 9th, 10th, and 11th. You know, I could go to this, but I don't think I should, but I could go to this. Last time they revealed any Kingdom Hearts information at D23, it's been a while. I think the last time Kingdom Hearts was at D23 was at D23 Japan, and that was when they advertised Monsters Inc. I believe that was the last time we saw Kingdom Hearts D23, and that was in 2018. Remember when they showed Kingdom Hearts 4 for like a frame in 2022? Remember that? That was wild, right? Now, there is a third event. There's a third event going on that you guys have mentioned in the chat, and that is TGS. Now, TGS is technically not summer, so this wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts taking over the summer or anything, but... Ooh. Well, it would be at the tail end of summer, actually. Excuse me. But D23 now is happening in September. Or did I say D23? Tokyo Game Show is happening in September, at the end of September, which is the usual time period we typically see Tokyo Game Show. So if I went off of tradition, Kingdom Hearts would be most likely to show up at Tokyo Game Show. I don't think I've ever seen a Square Enix miss Tokyo Game Show. Not ever. Not ever. I've never seen Kingdom Hearts, or not Kingdom Hearts. I've never seen Square Enix miss a Tokyo Game Show. And considering there's no Final Fantasy at all, like right now, there's no big Final Fantasy game in the pipeline aside from Part 3. Which Part 3 is, the story's done for Part 3, from what I'm hearing. I don't know how far into development they are with Part 3 yet, though. But I'm going to think Part 3 probably has another year and a half before we start seeing Part 3. And, the next Square Enix game aside from that would probably be Dragon Quest. But I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is probably going to come up before Dragon Quest. At least I would think. I think they might come out same year, but I would imagine Kingdom Hearts 4 gets shown off before we see more Dragon Quest 12. But who knows? Who knows? There's a lot more going on with Kingdom Hearts than meets the eye. Because Nomura is split between both products, between 7 Remake and between Kingdom Hearts 4. So Dragon Quest does, from my understanding, they mostly just work on Dragon Quest, while Nomura is bouncing between 2 games. So maybe it's a little less likely that ends up being the case. But between Summer Games Fest, D23, and Tokyo Game Show, which event do you guys think, for Kingdom Hearts 4, do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to appear at? Now, I do think Missing Link, I think Missing Link's going to have a playable demo at TGS. I see no reason why not, because we've already had a bunch of betas already. 100% think Missing Link is going to have some big playable demo. If it's not out by then, I'm assuming it's going to be out. But if I had to rank them, I'd rank them like this. I'd probably say most to least likely. I'd say TGS, D23, and then Summer Games Fest. I would say that is like the likelihood. So it's basically the reverse order of the event. So we have Summer Games Fest first, then D23, and then TGS. Now there's one other factor actually I haven't mentioned also. Usually around summer, a lot of companies like doing these big game events. Summer is like a prime time for gaming. It's always been like a big thing for gamers, summer. Because kids are out of school. A lot of people who want to play games are out of school. They're able to play them. They're able to have fun and do that sort of thing. A lot of events going on during summer. PlayStation is very likely going to have a showcase sometime within the next, I'd say, month or two. It's been heavily rumored, and I don't know when the rumors are going to fully be confirmed, but I think PlayStation is going to have a showcase soon. I think Kingdom Hearts is actually decently likely for a PlayStation showcase. They usually try to hit some, unless it's like a showcase catered to one game or something. Maybe we have a full Wolverine showcase finally, the Wolverine game. If a PlayStation Showcase happens, then I want to say they show something there and then announce more news for Summer Games Fest or D23 later. Yeah, that could happen. Will I be watching Summer Games Fest on stream? Of course I will. 100%. I'm their second one. What I need you guys to do, though, is like the stream right quick. We have 60 viewers in the stream right now. I'm trying to see 60 likes. We're at 28 so far. Let's at least get halfway there. Let's get halfway to 100. Let's get 50 likes. So like, check in the chat right now. If you hit the like button, put a thumbs up in the chat. If Sora runs into Oswald, I'm laughing. I would love to see that. I think that would be amazing to see. I really want to see Moana, man. I don't know. I was like dreaming about Kingdom Hearts one night, right? And I was dreaming that I was playing as Sora in a Moana world. And it just looked so freaking pretty. Like the water just blew me away. The graphics, everything was amazing. I'm trying to see that. Like, I'm trying to like visualize that for real. Like I need to see Moana in Cage 4. I think she's gonna be in too, because she has to be a Princess of Heart, right? Like do you guys think Moana is like a shoo-in for Cage 4? Because Moana just barely missed the cut for 3. I think if Moana came out any earlier, like if Moana came out in 2015, it would have been in Cage 3. But because it came out in 2016, and now it's kind of the cutoff point for worlds they decided to put in the game, being Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 was basically the cutoff point. Well, no, Big Hero 6 was 2015. So, yeah, that basically being the cutoff point for worlds. I think if Moana came out any earlier, it would have been in Cage 3. But now, I think it's a shoo-in for Cage 4. To be honest, it'd be awesome if they pulled a 180 and showed something huge at the showcase. It would be. It really would be. We also need to talk about the Summer Games Fest thing. Hold on. We need to talk about how a lot of people can't read, and don't get me wrong, I get it, right? Like you would likely, if I'm Jeff Keighley, I'm putting Square Enix in round 1, right? But I don't know. I wanna believe Square probably has something at this event. Like, well, why would Square has so many games? Why would they not show up at an event like this, right? It's just free marketing for them if they wanna participate. So there's no Square Enix on this list, and a lot of people are like, no Kingdom Hearts 4, man. Dang it, no KH4. Round 1. Round 1. Meaning there are more partners. Jeff Keighley even says, first look at partners with more to be announced. Round 1. Now, I don't know how long Summer's Game Fest is planning on being, because these are a lot of devs. So they're probably just planning on going crazy, like snapping these games in, like doing the world premiere. I hated the world premiere thing a little bit. I say I hate it now. Back then it felt like really cool and awesome, like world premiere, and it felt like a big game. But now they spammed it too much. They kind of milked it dry. World premiere. Pretty sure you just add people normally on mobile, don't you? I think the Disney World cutoff for KH4 is late 2021. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of like, that's why I'm kind of like on Encanto, but I don't know though, because it depends on how early they're into development. So, well, let's think of it like this. Kingdom Hearts 3 basically started development 2013, so if you want to make it earlier 2012, they essentially restarted development in 2014 when they switched to Unreal Engine 4, so you could debatably say KH3 started development in 2014. And then the world cutoff point was a year after that. So you could say anywhere between 1 to 3 years within the game's development for the cutoff period, or not 1 to 3, 1 to 2 years for the world cutoff period. They decide worlds kind of early on. Yo, Isaac, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Hey, Prods, who do you think would win between Riku or Meta Knight? Actually, it sucks to have to consider that, because Kirby characters are pretty freaking broken, but I don't know. Meta Knight's broken. That's a good question. That's a good death battle right there. You know what? I'm Kingdom Hearts biased, so I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna say Riku. I believe in Riku. Riku can do it. Now, if it was Sora versus Meta Knight, Sora cooking everybody, and that is 100% Sora bias. But I will bet Sora every time. And yo, Sonic fan, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah, so for the world cutoff period. So when do you guys think Kingdom Hearts 4 started development? I think Kingdom Hearts 4 started development. I think they started conceptualizing Kingdom Hearts 4 right after Remind. Well, probably during KH3, because Nomura said while he's working on one game, he thinks of the next. So I think around the end of 3's development, Nomura definitely conceptualized KH4. But I think Kingdom Hearts 4 actually started production, probably sometime between Remind and Melody of Memory. So sometime during 2020, Kingdom Hearts 4 started development. That's what I think. Do you guys agree with that? Or beginning 2021. That was an early footage trailer though, so you're right, it might have been earlier, but I think the reason that was an early trailer, so while Kingdom Hearts 4 might have started development in 2020, you got to think about this. Nomura was, while working on Remind, was working on 7 Remake, and while working on KH4 was working on Rebirth. So I think while Kingdom Hearts 4 was probably in development for 2 years, it probably was only actually being worked on for maybe a little bit of that, for like a year or so, because maybe less than a year, because Nomura was focused on Rebirth. That was the next big game with his name on it. And we gotta mention Strangers of Paradise too. Strangers of Paradise and Rebirth. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts 4 They probably barely worked on Kingdom Hearts 4 before that trailer. They did say that pretty much too. Like, they said they showed KH4 probably a little early. Anyways, I think the world cutoff period for Kingdom Hearts 4 was likely like maybe last year or this year, or maybe, I don't know. I think Encanto makes it in though. I'm gonna put it this way. I think Encanto makes it in, like, but just barely. Encanto might be the cutoff movie. Either Encanto or I don't think Wish makes it in. I don't think Wish would be in. I don't think it would. I feel like they probably decided their worlds, because from what I'm understanding, it sounds like Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to have less worlds, but all the worlds are going to be bigger, so they're going to have a lot more dedicated worlds. Before Kingdom Hearts games, we got very used to like 10 worlds, and each of them being like an hour to 2 hours. Well, I can't say that. Previous Kingdom Hearts games worlds were probably like an hour, including cutscene and gameplay. Kingdom Hearts 3 worlds are like 2 hours with cutscene and gameplay, like debatably 2 to 3, depending on your game pacing. So I think in Kingdom Hearts 4, I don't think we get 4-hour worlds. That would be kind of crazy and maybe long. I don't think the people who hate Disney in Kingdom Hearts would be able to suffer through that. I think if you give like these Square Enix fans who like only want the cool stuff from Kingdom Hearts, the quote cool stuff, in that case being the action city like combat or like just story stuff, those people are not gonna be able to suffer through 4 hours of an Encanto. I mean, that's longer than the movie itself, so I don't think we're getting that. We probably are going to get more dedicated worlds though, so probably like I'm gonna say 2 hour worlds, 2.5 hour worlds, gameplay, cutscenes, probably some lore in between. Maybe we get second visits returning. I have a feeling Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to take a lot from Kingdom Hearts 2, because despite my love for KH3, I'm very aware that people glorify KH2 quite a lot, so an easy way to make this game more marketable to people is just to act like it's KH2. Just act like this is KH2 too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Curry. Less worlds but bigger. That's what they made it sound like, at least. We don't know if they're going to stick to that, because it was early in development. I want to note this here. Early interviews, while it is fine to take them literally, I want to make you guys aware of something. Nomura, early in Kingdom Hearts 3's development, talked about side quests being in the game. And while technically there might be like some small things, I would not go as far as to call them side quests. Like, I think there's two things that are the closest to side quests in 3. Like doing the Rapunzel stuff, like letting Rapunzel explore the world, you know, like doing Aeroga on the flowers, or the bunnies, or splashing water, playing in the lake. And 2, I think the Pirates World kinda had side quests with the crabs. I think those are the only 2 side quests we had. And hey, yo, Honor Code, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. And 77 viewers in the live stream is pretty crazy. I appreciate you guys for that. You guys know what I'm supposed to say next though. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And 2, hit that like button too. Helps more people come out to the stream. Oh, you put them in the jar. Nice. You want to say hi? Hi to chat? No? Hey, they already met you.
Hi, chat.
This is my girlfriend, guys. This is, her name's, well, I call her Z. You guys are allowed to call her Z as well. It's fine. But this is my girlfriend, Z. You guys are going to be seeing her in streams a lot more. If you guys have been in the Final Fantasy streams, you've definitely seen her a lot already, whether it be in chat or just talking. But yeah, she has not gone into Kingdom Hearts yet, by the way. So expect me to expect us to explore that together. We're gonna make her watch the openings on stream one day if she wants to. She's actually the one who was like, "Hey, I'd be down." Hi, Prodigy's girlfriend.
With Force, maybe.
With what? Look. I'm gonna be real. You're getting into Kingdom Hearts. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, similar to how you got into JoJo and you loved it, you're getting into Kingdom Hearts. We're not avoiding this. But anyhow, though, is there anyone I haven't said hi to in the chat? Probably a lot of people. What's good, Retro? What's good, Michi? What's good, Justin, Blitz, Ernesto, David, Stefan, Jonesy? If there's anyone else I haven't said hi to in the chat, go ahead and type right now. Just do a wave. If I haven't said hi to you in the chat, do a wave emote.
You got a lot of people.
I mean, yeah, it's a news stream, but yeah, it's crazy, right? You thought Z is Prodigy's sibling? Nah, we don't live with siblings. I'm unfortunately a grown man who pays rent, despite popular belief. I used to be a kid though. I used to, like everyone else. Used to be struggling. I just moved out like last year, matter of fact. I do live with my girlfriend though. June, isn't it? Do you think Sora is going to fight the Foretellers in KH4? Sora might fight the Foretellers. I definitely think they milked the Master of Masters boss. Unless we get 3 Master of Masters boss. Do you guys... Well, okay, how long do you guys think... Or... Ooh, this is a good question. How many games do you believe we're going to get in the Lost Master Saga? Now, I do not think we get anywhere near the amount of games we got for the Dark Seeker Saga. I think this saga is going to be a lot more dedicated, a lot more, what's the word? Just a lot more focused. Alright. Hey, Amo. But, anyways, 8, 6, I could see 6. I think I could see 6. We're not including Missing Link, by the way. Missing Link's not part of this saga. It's part of the Key Saga. Now, if you want to include Missing Link, then the Key Saga and Lost Masters Saga are kind of interconnected, but Lost Masters arc specifically, I think, is going to be Kingdom Hearts 4. One side game after Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't know what it's going to be. I think however Kingdom Hearts 4 goes is going to depend on whether we get a Verum Rex or Yozora game. So I think we get that. We get one side game, then Kingdom Hearts 5. I don't know if we get a Kingdom Hearts 6. I think the saga might end with Kingdom Hearts 5. Maybe. Big maybe. But we could be in for another trilogy. We could be in for another big trilogy. Kingdom Hearts 4, 5, and 6. That was my original theory. We'd get another trilogy of games. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to become members, memberships are only $1. Like $1. Like that's one. Type exclamation point member in the chat. I can't even type it. I can't spell. Type exclamation point member in the chat. Like that. Nightbot's gonna pop up with the link. You click that link right there that Nightbot just posted, and it's going to take you to a page where you can look at our Tier X memberships, and Tier X is the membership you want to go for if you want that $1 membership. You get access to same things all the other memberships do. All the other paid tiers are really just if you want to support that much. But that $1 membership, you get access to these really cool Nara emotes, other Kingdom Hearts emotes in the chat. I have a lot more made that I just don't use because YouTube limits. But if you want even more emotes, then hey, there we go. Actually, I think I have a Tier X animation, don't I? Do I? Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Sorry, my screen just went black. I thought I had a Tier X thingy. I guess I do not. Hold on. No, it don't work. Alright, well, is what it is. Alright. That's Z in the chat, by the way, Putty Apple. So that's her. She went to bed. And yo, Blitz, thank you so much. Yo, Nameless Sky too. I appreciate that so much, Blitz. Thank you. Or do you prefer me calling you Jumanji? That's how you, I'm assuming that's how you say it. What about Renatus? Isn't that supposed to be sort of like Verum Rex? I have no idea what that game is. Like, that game has some 2E collaborations with it. That game might be like a fake Verum Rex. It might be like a fake versus 13. Maybe someone at Square Enix saw that game... No, I think this is what happened. Someone at Square Enix saw that the company was about to go through a big restructure. Their job security was kind of waning a little bit, and they're like, alright, here's the plan, guys. They all got into a secret room like the usual spot in Twilight Town, and they're like, alright, look, guys, we gotta band together. We gotta make something amazing. We gotta make something crazy. Let's make a whole another company, okay? Let's make an entirely new company. And we're gonna just make like the same things we normally make, but like just do it there instead of here. Build a completely new game studio. That's what that game feels like. If Sora's mother comes back in other games, you can actually see her as a character. Do I see her as a character? I kind of hope they, I don't know. I kind of hope that they don't, like, bring Sora's mom into this. I don't know. I don't want family members to be a big thing in Kingdom Hearts. I really don't. I think my limit is Lordum and his sister. That's kind of like my I get it thing. Like that's as far as I'd go with that. What do I think of Roxas and Xion? I love both of those characters. Xion is personally in my top 3. My top 3 Kingdom Hearts characters, for those of you that don't know, Sora. Wait, what the heck? Why my brain just freeze? Sora, Lucio, Xion. Those are the top 3. Lucio and Xion are tied, depending on the day, but I'd probably give the edge to Lucio because Dark Road, seeing that reveal on Dark Road just made him go up even higher. But I love Lucio slash Zigbar. That character is great. I love Xion a lot though. Xion is a very special character to me. I think she tells a story that is so undervalued in my opinion. She's the main character of Days. She's the real main character of Days. Roxas ain't the main character. It's Xion. I'll push this agenda. Take on Nomura going back to the PS2 to tell some Cage stories. Do I would actually be down with a budget like he got for Cage 4? He could go ham on the PS2 again. You want me to go back to the PS2 era? I don't think the console would matter too much, but I guess maybe. Love your favorite Cage characters. Sora, Lucio, and Xion. But yes, I prefer Germ / Jumanji. Blitz is pretty unusual to be called. Some people do it, but Jumanji is a common preference. Alright, gotcha. Alright. Yo, what's good, Soriki? How's it going? It's good, Joe. Oh, another thing with D23. So, do you think these Kingdom Hearts movie rumors get confirmed at D23? No trailer or anything, because it sounds like the movie hasn't even been decided on yet. But Disney very often announces the product line of projects. Like, they often do that. I think we probably do get one of their upcoming Disney films announced. Well, we actually do got a couple already. We have, what do we have? We have Zootopia 2 coming up, Inside Out 2, Frozen 3's. When's Frozen 3 supposed to come out? I know what's happening. I heard rumors about Frozen being split into 2 parts, the Frozen 3 and 4. Okay, Frozen 3 for 2026. That movie's about to be crazy. What the heck? Frozen 3. Would I make this Disney's first like trilogy that's not like straight to DVD? Does Disney have a trilogy like, well, no, they have Pirates of the Caribbean, but animated trilogy, I guess. Will the Cage series have more than 5 games? Is anyone going to tell Random Gamer how many games the Kingdom Hearts series has? Alright, what's everyone's top 3 characters in chat? Oh yeah, they have Toy Story 5. I still haven't watched Toy Story 4 yet. Like main series, not side games. I don't know if we go past KH5. I feel like KH5 is a perfect number. We definitely get another number top after 4. Like, you guys agree we're getting a Kingdom Hearts 5, right? Little Mermaid also has a trilogy. Are there 3 Little Mermaids? Well, I was saying like non-straight to DVD ones, but wait, Little Mermaid has 3 movies? I thought it had 2. Ew. That's gross if it has 3. Yo, Shinso, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Here's what I think. I think we get Kingdom Hearts 4. They set up the plot of Sora being missing in Quadratum. And I think throughout the whole game, Sora's gone. And we get a big reunion either in Kingdom Hearts 5 or we get it in Kingdom Hearts at the end of KH4. Which I think will probably fit better, having a reunion at the end of KH4. Maybe though. I don't know. There's a couple routes they'd go. But big reunion at the end of Kingdom Hearts 4. Then we get a Verum Rex game. We get a game all about Yozora, all about that story. Then we get another side game. And this other side game is important. This side game can either focus on Kairi or any of the other characters. So it could be Kairi, it could be the Birth by Sleep trio, it could be the Days trio, any of those stories. Probably multiples. Just a full game. You could call it Kingdom Hearts: The Lost Chapters or something like that. That's a name a lot of stories like to go to when they're doing collages of different stories. You could do like a Kingdom Hearts Lost Chapters or something more along what KH would do. Probably like Forgotten Memories or something. I don't know. Just do a Kingdom Hearts game about all of these other side stories going on. So those are your 3. Those are 2 of your games after 4. 2 side games after 4. Then you get Kingdom Hearts 5 to wrap up the whole Lost Masters arc. And I think Kingdom Hearts 5 has to be like the biggest game. Like that could be the game where not only do you innovate what Kingdom Hearts 4 already was, but you make that game to where oh my gosh, that game's coming up on freaking 30, but then you innovate that game to be a project where what's the word? My brain. You make that game just huge. You make that game like let that be the first like 50-hour KH game. It doesn't matter. That game has to be massive. That's what I think. Verum Rex Project. The other trios getting benched for Yozora. Other trios will probably get benched for Yozora. It's weird because I want Kairi to visit Disney World really bad, but I also want Sora in Disney World really bad because Sora's been in Disney World already. But man, Sora and Moana would have such an authentic interaction, man. But I know Kairi needs to visit these worlds. Kairi needs to visit Disney World because I think a lot of character development could be there for Kairi, actually being able to see Kairi in a normal setting that's not too serious, because I think that's kind of a problem with Kairi. We only see her in these more serious tone settings. We never really get a chance, aside from the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, we've hardly had a chance to see like a loose Kairi, a Kairi who's exploring Disney World, doing the normal Keyblade wielder tasks. We need to see Kairi do some like normal 9 to 5 stuff. I know that sounds really weird, but this is the part of Disney World people really want to really discredit so much. And I get it, right? It's hard to balance what you want, because sometimes Disney Worlds can be boring or be whack, and sometimes you're like, man, I wish I had some story right now. Where's the organization? Where's these other characters? Not everyone is a Disney fan or likes these movies, so not everyone's going to be immersed. But I think the value of the Disney Worlds is like getting to see these characters outside of just super serious story cutscenes, because I think it makes the characters have much more depth than even other gaming characters, because it's like not only do you see these characters and get to know their characters during these huge story moments, you also get to see how Sora acts when he's just, I don't know, doing mini games with Winnie the Pooh, when he's just talking with Anna on, I don't know, just sitting in the snow talking with Anna, when he's joking around with Hercules or Aladdin. Like, I don't know, you get to see these different aspects of Sora. Him being goofy in Monsters Inc., trying to make Boo laugh. Like, you get to see all these other aspects of his character, and it just brings depth. It just brings more depth to me, and makes me, it reassures, I shouldn't use the word reinsures, it reinforces just who that character is. So when you do get to the strong moments, when you do get to those ending sequences, they're more powerful than they probably ever would have been without those moments. That might be my roundabout crazy loophole thinking. There's probably like a dozen people in this chat. We have 76 viewers in the stream. There's probably like half of the people in here disagree with me completely, but that's okay. That's just what I think. I feel like Disney Worlds add a lot of value to Sora's character. It would and should do the same to someone like Kairi. Did the same for Riku and Dream Drop. I think it would work out. And what's good, Ultra Highwind? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I definitely would love to see 1 or 2 side cage games in the level of BBS or Dream Drop, and this time and this time on consoles. At least with the Disney Worlds, we could get Atlantis and Treasure Planet respectively. Yeah, that's my only thing with Treasure Planet. I can't see Treasure Planet making it to a number tile, just because I think for a number tile they'll probably prioritize movies that are super popular. But at the same time, I think Treasure Planet has gotten, like, Treasure Planet has kind of become that, what's the word? It's become that underrated movie, or it's become that movie that everyone talks about, despite the movie not really doing that well back then. That's the movie a lot of people care about nowadays. It's a movie a lot of people went back and watched on Netflix or Disney Plus. So I think that it could be in. I don't know about Percy Jackson and Cage 4. I don't know. Percy Jackson, though, coming to form in Kingdom Hearts would be crazy. I wouldn't be against it. I honestly wouldn't be. It would just be crazy. Nah, that's fine, Ernesto. I had a feeling of where you were kind of going with that. But then Kingdom Hearts 4 could have a prologue similar to Cage 2, where we play as someone else, like maybe Yozora, Kairi, or Riku, then it swaps over to Sora. It sounds like Kingdom Hearts 4 is kind of going to have a Cage 2 prologue already, just maybe without the character swapping. I think most of the game is going to be Sora, and maybe we get Riku. But Kingdom Hearts 4 is 100% starting in Quadratum, and it's going to be a big Quadratum tutorial section. I would love Atlantis Lost Empire. That is personally one of my most wanted awards in Kingdom Hearts. Also one of my favorite Disney movies. That is like Moana and Atlantis Lost Empire are 2 of my most wanted worlds in Kingdom Hearts. For free. Absolutely for free. I think Atlantis Lost Empire is one of my favorite Disney movies. Probably top 3. No, definitely is. My top 2 is a tie between Moana and Encanto. Very big Encanto fan. I love Encanto. Honestly, I think I might be leaning towards Encanto a little bit. Encanto might be my number 1. That movie just hit for me. It really did. Who likes Encanto here in the chat? Who enjoyed Encanto? Love Encanto. I do unfortunately want to talk about Bruno. Fair enough. Do you think the next trailer we will get the Star Wars world since they already teased it in the first trailer? I don't think the next character is going to start off with Star Wars. I feel like the next trailer is going to be a lot like the first trailer, but maybe a little more story focused, giving us a little bit of what the story is going to be about, and maybe we see little snippets of what worlds are going to be in. Maybe. I think they milk Star Wars a little bit, as in, I think a Star Wars world, they might save that, not till the end, but I think they saved that, like, that might be like the third trailer or something. I really hope this game doesn't get over advertised. I know we're begging for a trailer. I don't want them to spoil Kingdom Hearts 4. I personally just want more of a understanding of the direction the game is going. Also, I want to be hyped, of course. I want to see the game, but I think for me, I'm fine if I just know if I have a general idea of what worlds they're going to be in. I know they're going to reveal all the worlds. It'd be silly not to. Like, if you have Star Wars in your world categories, or if you have Atlantis or Moana or Encanto, why not advertise them? They're going to advertise every single world in the game. I do kind of miss playing Kingdom Hearts as a kid, not knowing anything about the world or watching trailers or anything and being surprised about the worlds that were in the game. Do you guys miss that? Just being surprised about what worlds were next when you played Kingdom Hearts? Being on social media is probably never going to happen again. But, yeah. I'm hyped for Kingdom Hearts 4. I want more of an understanding of the direction the story is going. Like, are we going to have multiple playable characters? Is this game going to mostly be Sora? Like, what can I kind of expect and what can I think about? I don't want to know exactly what's happening. I just want to know, like, what's the general direction. What do we think about Incredibles and Kingdom Hearts? That would be a great pick. And we should talk about that, actually. Pixar worlds are 100% going to be in 4. I think there's probably going to be at least 2 Pixar worlds. At least 2. I'm thinking 5 worlds. So 5 Disney worlds and the rest are original. I think maybe 4. Maybe 4. 4 to 5. I think one is going to be Star Wars. One of them is going to be Encanto. No, I'm lying. Wait, I don't think that. Okay, 1 Star Wars, 1 Moana. I think Toy Box is returning personally, so that's gonna be the 3rd. Maybe Olympus. I think Olympus might return. I don't know if a full world or just a segment. So maybe Olympus as that. And then I think a new Pixar world's going to come in, and that new Pixar world I think would either be Incredibles, or if they want to go a new movie, they could do Coco. Incredibles would definitely be the next step after Toy Story for a Pixar world, though. I don't know. They might be capping about worlds, because, like, imagine a Kingdom Hearts game without Winnie the Pooh. Like, imagine a number title without Winnie the Pooh. Even though I don't personally care that much about that world, it still kind of would be weird to not have it in. Oh, we got... Oh, Frozen 2 is probably returning also, guys. They might be capping about the number of worlds, because I... So, like, how many worlds did 3 have? Most Kingdom Hearts games... Well, Kingdom Hearts 1 had, like, 13, right? Or, like, 10. Most Kingdom Hearts games, I think, have, like, somewhere between 10 and 13. I think KH3 had 10 full worlds, if I remember correctly. Like, 10 full worlds. Let's see. We had... Twilight Town's unfortunately considered a full world. We had Olympus, we had Twilight Town, we had Kingdom of Corona, Tangled, my brain, Toy Box. That's 4. Then the second area, we had Monstropolis, we had Pirates, we had Frozen, and we had what else was it? What else was it? I know Winnie the Pooh's in there somewhere, so it's 8. What else was it? I'm missing something. Monstropolis, Pirates, Frozen, Big Hero 6. Makes sense that I would forget it, because it's my least favorite world in the game. I don't know why it would, but I guess it does. I don't know if Big Hero 6 is my least favorite world. It probably is. Big Hero 6. So that's 9. And Keyblade Graveyard 10. Now, that's 10 complete worlds, but if we're counting... If we're counting areas that are technically worlds in the series, but not worlds in that game, you have things like, you do have Final World, and you have Scala Kylum, so you could bring the number to 12. And if you want to add a third to make it 13, Radiant Garden will be that 13. So I think a lot of Kingdom Hearts games aim for the number 13 for worlds. I think there's a couple exceptions, like Dream Drop I'm pretty sure only has 7. I believe. Let me think. Dream Drop has Traverse Town, then it has the Grid. I'm going all off the top of my head, by the way. I'm not looking at anything, as you can see on my display. Twilight Town. I said Twilight Town. Traverse Town. The Grid. Hunchback of Notre Dame. What's the third one in that first, like, section, that first bubble? I think it's Prankster's Paradise. I'm missing something. Crap. Twilight Town, Traverse Town, Hunchback, the Grid. Am I forgetting one? I think it's the Grid and Pranksters, right? The Grid, Pranksters, Symphony of Sorcery. Okay, yeah, it is that. Symphony of Sorcery, Three Musketeers, and then The World Never Was. And that's 7 for that. I think most games have 7 or 13 worlds. Yeah, 100 Worlds wasn't either, you're right, but... Okay, so most Kingdom Hearts games have 7 or 13 worlds. So is this game just going to go the other route where it has 7 really big worlds? Is that what we're thinking for 4? Alright. Everyone shoot a number in chat for the Kingdom Hearts 4 worlds, and then we'll make a list right now. We're gonna shoot up the notepad. If KH4 had, I think 7. 7 might actually be the number of worlds. I've always had 8 in my head. I've always thought 8 worlds was a good number. I don't think KH4 has more than 2 or 3 original worlds. If they make original worlds a priority again. But I think Quadra might be the big original world. 8 to 9. 14? 13. If we're going off of what Nomura said, I don't know if 13 will be it. The game might have 13 worlds. So we're going off, let's go off a full world. So like full worlds, like fully explorable worlds. Like it had like battle theme, field theme, 2 or 3 bosses, like a full 1 hour world. Not just a segment, not just a area, not just a lore area like the final world or like a room, like full worlds. What are we thinking? Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit that like button. We're close to 100 likes on the live stream. Let's hit that goal. And also, let's hit that sub button if you haven't already. Now, I'm going to play an ad right quick if you guys don't mind. I don't know how many people actually see it, but I'm going to go ahead and play an ad while I drink my water as we get into the big discussions. I'm probably talking and people are like watching the ad right now. I don't do it usually, but I need to make a habit of doing it. I don't want to. I know that probably sounds bad for people looking at the bot. I don't want to. I don't like doing the ad thing, but hey, I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to feed my girlfriend over here. We're trying to go full time. Hope you guys respect the grind. 25 worlds for the 25th anniversary. Okay, you are insane if you think 25 worlds in the game. Actually insane. Alright, we're gonna go with 8. I'm gonna go with 8, okay? If Kingdom Hearts 4 had 8 worlds, and I'm thinking 3 original worlds, so I think for the original worlds, we get Quadratum, and I how many original worlds? Okay, if a Kingdom Hearts game had 8 worlds, how many of those are original worlds? I think Quadratum would be 1. I do think Radiant Garden's likely to return in the next game. I think they learned their lesson with Final Fantasy, and we're probably going to get Radiant Garden back. Oh. These might be the original worlds for 4. Do you guys agree with this? So I put Quadratum, Radiant Garden, and Scarlet Kylum. I think those might be the original worlds. We gotta remember, Mickey's going to Scarlet Kylum. Does that mean we get a playable Mickey? Probably not. That would be kind of iconic in Kingdom Hearts, though. If we got a playable Mickey. Not like in the cage, not like Cage 2 playable, like actually fun to play as Mickey. I don't think in any Kingdom Hearts game the final world will ever be a full world. I think the final world is like always going to be a segment or something, never a full world. You could obviously, you could create a labyrinth in the final world. I could see them doing something like that, but like, I also don't. I say that, and I'm lying through my teeth. I don't. They could do it, but I don't think they would. All right, 6 original worlds. Maybe 6 are in the game, but 3 are explorable. So 3 explorable worlds. I think these are the explorable worlds. Quadratum, Radiant Garden, and Scala are the explorable worlds. Y'all agree with this list? Retro, I see Retro agrees. Curie agrees. Now for Disney World, so that means we have 5 Disney Worlds to pick between. Star Wars is very likely 1. So we got Star Wars. I'm gonna go with Moana because we gotta think about the Princesses of Heart because we have 5 right now, I believe. We have Rapunzel, we have Anna, Elsa, Kairi. Was there a 5th? Hold on. Rapunzel, Anna, Elsa, Kairi. Actually, yeah, wait, we're missing. Yeah, we're missing more than this. We're missing 3. We're missing 3 Princesses of Heart. Do they all get revealed in Cage 4? I have no idea. So, Princess of Heart 1 is Princess Leia. So Princess of Heart number 5 is Princess Leia. Y'all agree with that? We're gonna put the reasonings here. Princess Leia is, I don't know if I'm spelling her name right. See, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I don't know how to spell Princess Leia. I wrote Lee. Is it like Lay? Like, is it like that? I don't know. Whatever. No, I'm gonna just not type it because I don't want to embarrass myself. Even though y'all can like already imagine. Leia. Okay, I did type it right. All right, look, this is me getting self-conscious. Princess Leia. There we go. Okay, Princess Leia, Princess Moana, and who's the 3rd princess? You know, it's gonna sound crazy. I do think it would kind of go against Encanto's story. Not really. I don't know. It wouldn't go against it. I think Mirabelle might be a princess though, but she shouldn't be like. Obviously, she's a different type of princess, but I don't know, because Mirabelle isn't supposed. She is special, but the whole story is that she was born with all these disadvantages. So just right up in the world, being like, oh, she's a princess of heart. If she's a princess of heart, it can't be revealed until the end of the world, right? For the story of Encanto. I think either Mirabelle is the last princess, or who else would it be? I think Merida's a good one. Personally, I think Brave would go crazy in Kingdom Hearts. Brave would go so crazy in Kingdom Hearts. Who else would though? Who else would it be? There's no princess in Incredibles. Merida's an option. Well, we have Tiana. I do think Princess and the Frog is likely. I do actually. I would even put Tiana over Mirabelle just because she's an official Disney princess. Even though I think Mirabelle being a princess would be like a beautiful story. So, okay, Princess and the Frog. Princess, I don't know how they do that world. Is that a world we turn into? That is definitely a world where we turn into animals, isn't it? Like, there's no way you do that story without us turning into animals. I think it would be very goofy to have a human Sora adventuring with Tiana and the prince. Man, okay. I gotta admit, I actually am a contrarian. I love Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid's one of my favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. I love that world. I know y'all hate the controls. I think that world is a Kingdom Hearts 3 Disney World in Kingdom Hearts 1. Now, people watching back who hate KH3 are gonna be like, what the heck is he talking about? I mean, the way they bring Atlantica to life in that world is like some KH3 stuff. Kingdom Hearts 3, what I loved about KH3 worlds. If you want to talk about the level design, if you want to talk about story relevance, yada yada, we can have a separate discussion. One thing that is unarguable to me, Kingdom Hearts 3 brought Disney worlds to life, man. And of course this has a lot to do with the graphics. Yoko Shimomura went crazy with some of the music in those worlds, but though Kingdom Hearts 3 brought those worlds to life. Like, Tangled looked like Tangled. It looked so good. Like, you explore the outside world in Tangled more than you do in the movie itself. It's great. It's amazing. I'm able to see Rapunzel's reaction to all these things and experience it with her. It's great. It's amazing. Freaking Toy Box, even though that was mostly an original world, it brought the essence of Toy Story to life. Like, it was so great. Pirates of the Caribbean, man, like, I don't know, KH3 brought those worlds to life. Anyways, Princess and the Frog, maybe. I'm gonna put this in the... Moana's more popular than Princess and the Frog, but for some reason I feel like people have been talking about Princess and the Frog too long for it not to be a world in a game. But maybe Princess and the Frog is like a side game world, because we all know they put like they put the other movies, they either put super old movies or like not as popular movies in the side game. So like something like Treasure Planet is a lot more likely for like a Verum Rex game, or like Birth by Sleep 2 or something. Not as much KH for it. Like, I want Encanto more, but Princess and the Frog really deserves it, because that movie kind of got... I feel like people need to respect that movie more. I would love Emperor's New Groove, man. I have no idea how that would fit in Kingdom Hearts right now, though. That was actually one of my first... Actually, fun fact about me. You guys will not find this video on this channel nowadays. But before I made this channel, a year before this channel was made in 2013, I had a Minecraft channel. I used to be a Minecraft YouTuber when I was like 12, but I had a Minecraft channel, and I kind of got tired of Minecraft. I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. I wanted to talk about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was on the come, it was hype, and Kingdom Hearts 3 being announced along with me playing Dreamed Up Distance at the time reignited a passion for Kingdom Hearts that was just overwhelming. Anyways, I made one of my biggest video projects back then, and when I was like 12, this was a big video project. Nowadays, I could probably make that video in like 2 hours, but I made a video called my top 5 worlds for Kingdom Hearts 3. Want to know what all those worlds were? I remember all of them. I think I at least remember 4 of them. I remember Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis Lost Empire, Frozen was in there, and actually I might forget the others. I think I do forget the others. Oh shoot. I don't know what the other ones were. Okay, so those were the 3. Yeah, I might have capped. I don't remember all 5. No, I think I did have Treasure Planet in there. Despite my opinions on Treasure Planet, I think I did have Treasure Planet in there. What else was there? That might have been it. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I love Emperor's New Groove. That was one of my favorite movies back then. Alright, so Princess and the Frog. We need to throw a Pixar movie in here, and I think for Pixar, Incredibles and Toy Story. Ugh. So we definitely I think we get 3 Princess worlds and 2 Pixar worlds. I did say this is the issue with me though. Is if Olympus is returning, I don't know. Maybe we only get 1 Pixar world. I don't know. Maybe we do get more worlds than they're letting on. Remember, I just said that early in development, but they actually are going to end up putting like a ton in there. Yeah, I wouldn't rule Coco out either. I really do think Toy Story is returning though. I feel like Toy Story is a returning world. But maybe modern Kingdom Hearts is very different. Maybe we don't get returning worlds that often. Maybe modern Kingdom Hearts does new movies every time. I don't think Robin Hood will make it into a number title. As good of a... You know what? That was the movie. Robin Hood was the last movie. You just reminded me. Robin Hood was my last movie in that list. I was a big Robin Hood fan back then. I was such a big Robin Hood fan. Dang, you guys have a lot of good points. There's a lot of movies, man. There's a lot of movies they could put into Kingdom Hearts. This is why the discussion's so fun, though. They have a lot of movies to choose from. A lot of these movies are hits. Like, would you be mad if Incredibles got in over Coco? Let's be real. Is there one person in chat who would be upset if Coco didn't make it in because of Incredibles? Like, do you hate Incredibles? One specifically? Like, I don't think anyone would be mad. Now, would he be mad if Coco got in over Incredibles? I probably wouldn't either. Coco's is probably maybe top 1 Pixar movie. Like, that story is amazing. Music, amazing. World, everything about Coco is kind of peak. I actually liked Incredibles 2. I liked it. I'd go as far as to say when the movie first came out, I liked it more than the first one. I wouldn't say that now. I think as time has gone on, I like the first one more. But at the time, Incredibles 2 was pretty great. It was pretty great to me at the time. I just like seeing Incredibles again. You're right. If Encanto gets in, and Coco probably gets in too. Maybe. Now here's the question for chat. What's a better movie, Encanto or Coco? Coco maybe, yeah, that's hard for me. Coco might be a better story, like it might be a better written story. I like Encanto more though. I'm a big Encanto fan. Encanto hit me deeper. I don't know. Both movies hit me deep, man. Ugh. Okay. I love Mirabel's character. I would go as far as to say Mirabel was like maybe one of my favorite characters in fiction. Probably my favorite Disney character. I love Encanto. I knew most people were going to say Coco. Coco's just a good movie. Coco is just a really good movie. And Encanto, well, Encanto's a good movie too. Some people are still working up to it. Encanto kind of has that divide. I won't say divide. I see more people nowadays knowing Encanto's good, but a lot of people probably don't have Encanto on like their top list, right? Coco is easily like one of the best Pixar movies. To me, Encanto is easily one of the best Disney movies. But Encanto, some people might think Encanto is only good because of the music, or might not see the deeper story within it. It also has the classic generational trauma thing that was a trend for Disney back then. I don't know what Disney's new trend's going to be. Do you guys watch Wish? Wish was okay. Pixar's better than Disney in my opinion. Pixar's more consistent than Disney, or at least they used to be. If you knew whenever Pixar made a movie, it was going to be good. With Disney, it depends on the era. Like Disney can easily, when Disney makes a good movie, it's better than a Pixar movie. But when Disney doesn't make a good movie, it's definitely kind of like, eh. I think, because I'm gonna give you an example here. So, I think most Renaissance movies beat some of Pixar's best. Minus maybe like Ratatouille. Maybe like an Incredibles or a Toy Story 2. Those are like the golden three of Pixar to me. Ratatouille, well no. Let me replace Incredibles with Coco. Ratatouille, Coco, and Toy Story 2 are like the golden trio of Pixar in my mind. I love Soul too. I loved Soul. Soul was amazing, but I understand why everyone might not like it. Soul, the whole movie was the message. The whole movie was kind of in your face about what it was trying to tell you. Like, a lot of movies usually build up to their message. Soul was very like in your face, kind of more depressing than most Pixar movies. Inside Out 2 is also really good. Elemental was amazing. I really want people to talk about Elemental more. Elemental is a surprisingly good romance story. Like, it is a insanely good romance story. Fun, actually, there's like a cute little story tied to Elemental for me. So, me and Z were it was summer last year, and we were about to watch a movie. Z is my girlfriend, Putty Apple in the chat. But it was summer, and this was a summer where Oppenheimer was out, Barbie movie was out. This was like last summer was kind of like crazy for movies a little bit outside of Marvel, because Marvel fell off. So, you know, we finally had some good movies last summer that weren't Marvel movies. They've been all over the place, but I'm just saying. Anyways, I've been begging her to watch Oppenheimer with me for weeks. She refuses to watch Oppenheimer because the movie's too long. We still haven't watched Oppenheimer to this day, by the way. But that's okay, because we got an amazing... We wouldn't have had this experience without her not wanting to watch Oppenheimer. We get to the theater, and I'm just like, hey. So, dang, you don't want to watch Oppenheimer? Because literally, we're in the car, we're in the theater, about to buy our tickets, and she realizes Oppenheimer's a 3-hour movie. She's like, I don't want to watch a 3-hour movie, because it is late. It's like really late at night, right? And she doesn't want to be out all night like that watching the movie. And we end up seeing Elemental. And this happened to be like the last week Elemental was in theaters. Because of that, theaters were pretty empty for Elemental. But it was the last week Elemental was in theaters, and we had the whole theater to ourselves for Elemental, which was great. Like, it was amazing. I've never had a theater experience where I was the only one really in the theater. Like, I've never had that. maybe one other time, maybe when I was like super young and I went to a theater with my uncle or something, but I've hardly ever had an experience where where I was able to just be in the theater by myself. And me and Z were in the theater by ourselves, and we got to watch Elemental, and it was such a lovely, cute movie, such a good romance movie. I don't know, that's like a relationship moment that I'll just never forget that Elemental gave me. So I love Elemental for that. Still need to watch Oppenheimer though. I still want to watch Oppenheimer. I know Z's watching the stream in bed right now. Need to watch Oppenheimer. Anyways though, Elemental's a good movie. Back to the other discussion we were talking about. I think Pixar is more consistent than Disney. I do think Pixar's been less consistent as of late. A little less consistent as of late. But when Disney makes a good movie, like a really good movie, it's usually better. Encanto's one of my examples. Moana's one of my examples. Lion King could be one of my examples. Mulan, Hercules, like when Disney hits a home run, they knock it like off the planet. When Pixar consistently hits home runs, but when Disney hits a home run, it's like that home run you remember. It's that home run you're gonna read in the papers next morning. Like, dang, this home run landed like in my yard, like that ball went through my roof, like, and I was in the city next door type of home run. That's my take on it though. How do you guys feel about that? I do think Pixar's been a little more controversial as of late, but Pixar does make great movies though. I'm not trying to undermine Pixar. I'm just saying Disney animation, their movies, when they hit, they freaking hit. But I also like musicals, so I'm a little biased towards musicals. I do love my musicals. Good music can kind of emphasize almost anything for me. So I'm one of those people. Encanto having good music, 100% made Encanto better than it would have been without it. Coco having good music made it 100% better than it would have been without it. Same thing with things like Carol and Tuesday and stuff. I think music is such a good thing for storytelling. I mean, I'm a big fan of music anyways. Like, shoot, if you guys wanted to, y'all could definitely talk to me about music, whether it be hip hop. I mean, everyone knows what's going on with hip hop lately. Whether it be hip hop, country, freaking rock, metal, I don't know, everything. I can talk about it. Lo-fi. I'll need some J-rock artists, J-pop artists, K-pop, anything. I don't know. I'll talk about it all. If I could, I would play more of my music on stream, more of my playlist, but like I'll get copyright. I'll get destroyed. Also, this isn't related, but what Disney summons do we expect in Kingdom Hearts 4? I don't know. I think summons. I didn't like Link's in the last game, so summons kind of fell off for me personally. But I guess. Okay, I think summons should just be the past Disney World characters. Like, come on, man. Give us a Jack Sparrow summon. Give us an Aladdin summon. I think summons should be homages to old characters, to old worlds. And I think maybe add like one or two new summons in just for teasers. But aside from that, I think summons need to be like homages. I would like a Wally summon though. Oh, there's a comment earlier I really wanted. What was it? A conversation starter. What do you guys think the big direction change in KH4 is? Do you guys think they are getting rid of worlds? No. That's actually what we've been talking about most of the stream, just worlds. Alright, but it is getting a little late, guys. I didn't plan on streaming for super duper long. Also had some plans for later tonight. So I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you guys so much for coming to today's stream. I really appreciate it. You guys made my night. Thank you so much. I hope you guys can look back on this stream and have some laughs, have a good time. I'm sorry if there's no videos this weekend. I 100% will have a video out Monday. Tomorrow I'm going to kind of dedicate my time to shorts so I can get some shorts stockpiled for the remainder of for probably the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then we're going to get back on track with videos and so on. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid right quick before you guys leave. So don't leave yet, because I'm gonna put you guys on to a cool streamer first before you leave. I don't know who's live. I think, well, Ninten's most likely live. Ninten's been doing the subathon thingy. So let's see. Yep, we got Ninten live. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Ninten. Once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. It means the absolute world to me. You guys spent time here chilling, talking to me about Kingdom Hearts. I love talking about Disney, as you can clearly tell. I love talking about Disney and Disney just worlds and stuff. That's one of my favorite aspects of the Cage franchise. So it means a lot to me. You guys are willing to talk about that with me, have some interesting conversations. Anyways, enough with the goodbyes. You guys take care. I will see you guys either tomorrow or on Monday. So peace out, you guys. Bye.